Hey everybody, welcome back for another episode of Master of Command. Today we're going to be finishing our campaign. We only have 27 days left until the HQ will mobilize, so I don't anticipate us going for super long in this video. I also don't know that there's any other armies to fight. We fought the 3 Marauder armies, we fought the 3 encamped armies. I don't believe there are any patrols. What I will do, however, is I think I'm going to buy up a little bit of manpower here, and we're going to come visit this battlefield and see if maybe there is an army there that we can fight. If not, we're going to proceed on south. Probably going to raid Winchester. Maybe we'll see about raiding another town. Just trying to generate as much money as we can get before the HQ mobilizes is what I'm thinking. So that way we can do some last upgrades on our guys. Maybe also buy some ammunition in order to do some drilling. Of course, the ammunition down here is more expensive, so... Oh, that's right, I forgot. I have an officer in reserve. What's your deal? Oh. Oh, interesting. I don't even think I realized that I had a guy here. Okay, well, here, take some free experience. And let's see if we can turn you into anything resembling a fire officer. Perfect. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, let's give you another chance. Accuracy and range, perfect. Cool. That actually worked out fairly well. This isn't great. Ideally, we would get rid of that if we had the money. In any case, let's go ahead and get to moving. Let's come over here and let's torch Winchester. I think they've been raided, so everything is more expensive. Yep. So yeah, let's raid them. Generate some food, generate some money, get some loot. Ooh, good breastplates. I'm sure somebody here can use good breastplates, right? Yeah, you can. Oh, we can actually rename you, because now you're Hussars. Let's name you the Fondonop Hussars. And let's actually give the really good breastplates to them. 12 and 5, what is this? 12. Here, take the good heavy jackets. You'll get a little extra stamina, which is good. Excellent full gaiters, that's pretty neat. Let's see, HQ's gonna mobilize soon. Let's come check out this convoy real quick. Go ahead and force march over there. It's not like we're gonna need food for much longer. Oh, interesting. So yeah, what if we delay the HQ by a week? And then let's come check out this fort real quick just to see how to resolve it. Okay. So I could do a siege, but I don't really want to. I don't have the ammunition for it, I think. But over here and could come over here. And we could try to get one more doctrine out of this. That would probably be a little bit more impactful than just trying to buy some items. Yeah, let's buy some grenades. Those will come in handy. And let's buy up some food because we're eating quite a bit. And let's sell or buy some ammunition. And then let's go ahead and sell some things here. I know that we're doing it at a loss, but I just want to be able to buy some more stuff here before we leave. Don't need the cuirassier sword, don't need that, don't need that. I don't think I'll need that tea. I doubt that I'll need these things. Won't need that. Okay. I feel like that's fairly reasonable. So let's go ahead and buy up a little bit more ammunition, buy up some manpower. And maybe I raid this place for a minute until the HQ mobilizes, and then come over here. Okay, HQ's coming. We got some more items. Let's come over here real quick. Let's lay siege. Okay, so let's go ahead and spend ammunition. Okay, spend ammunition again, and then use our grenades. Nice, really excellent weapons, and we get a doctrine out of it. Infantry move speed and infantry stamina. Let's see if we can find something better. I am tempted by offensive spirit. I don't love the hit to our accuracy, but having the extra melee would be really handy if this is like a Carolean army or something like that. So I might just do that. Yeah, let's take it just in case. And then let's come over here. And, right, we have new weapons that we can assign. We've got excellent socket bayonet. Let's throw that on you guys, sure. You guys, I'll give the good light bayonet. You can also have good ramrods, sure, why not? And I think you're really going to need the spontoon, so take the ramrod. And let's make sure everyone has a excellent musket. Give you the excellent Charleville. I'll give you probably an excellent Soul. And then you can have, let's see. I'm gonna give you the Delft just because, oh no, the Potsdam's more useful in melee, so you're gonna take the Potsdam. And let's open up a slot for you and give you something. Tompions, perhaps? Oops. Go. You have an excellent beer here. Let's get that on. Oh, shucks. Here, keep the coffee, and let's give you the great coats. Okay, is there anyone I could give this beer to? Ideally, it'd be one of our hussars, I think. But I could also just give it to a guy. Okay, you don't need that. Not for the final battle. And then we've got these full gaiters. That would be good to put on somebody. Right, let's see what is in here. Accuracy, that is good. Oh, this would be really good for our fellas. Yeah, let's sell off some things. Sell that. Sell that. Sell this. Sell this. Yep, don't need the chaplain. Don't need the good greatcoat. I don't even need the excellent one. Don't need that. So let's buy that. And the accuracy would be good as well. Buy both of those. This is a good cannon, but it is fairly expensive. So I don't think we're going to be able to afford it, unfortunately. Okay. You guys sorted out. Let's get rid of your spontoon. You don't need that. I'll give you this. And then, what is this? Reload. Let's just see if anyone has, like... yeah, you don't really need that. You can have that. This would be good on a hussar. Probably like you. I like these guys having the faster reload versus just the straight ammo consumption. You guys, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if there is an excellent Tompion here. And an excellent breastplate. Maybe we work on getting that Tompion. Okay. Could sell this. We're not gonna need these anymore. So let's get this excellent Tompion on somebody. Oh, I didn't realize these guys are kind of low in item slots. I should probably sell the large limbered chest then. And here, take a better gunner implement. So now we can definitely sell this. The canister I probably won't need. Unless I want to put canister on these guys. Canister damage is 4. Can 10. 2. Yeah, so definitely not worth putting on the howitzers, but the Lycorn possibly could use it. Let's see. Can anyone use a better saddle? No, not really. Okay, so we can sell that. I think we just sell this. This excellent Tompion could go over here. Take a good Bible. Here, you could... Okay, yeah, we need to sell some things. The Gators, I don't think we're gonna need. Probably won't need that. Definitely won't need this. I don't think we'll use the blanket. I don't think we'll use that. Honestly, probably won't use these either. So let's go ahead and sell these items. And let's get the items that we have equipped where possible. So let's get you Bible. I could buy excellent Bible here. Let's do that. And get you equipped with that. And then I'm going to sell the half gators, and we will raid and see if we can get enough money to upgrade a slot here and put the elevation screws on them or on them. Okay, here comes the HQ. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, so they are a cavalry-focused army that fortunately isn't... Well, okay, they have 6 cavalry units, but I'm okay with that. I think that that isn't too bad, all things considered. Let's go ahead and see... So let's throw an elevation screw on you, and then let's put one on you. And is there anyone where it makes more sense to have a cartridge box than whatever you have? Maybe instead of the cheese, we'll do the cartridge box just for that little... Oh shoot, they already have a cartridge box. Never mind. Anyone else? Yeah, no, I think this is fine. Give them a cartridge box, that would be interesting. Okay, let's just go into battle as is. Really grateful this isn't a Carolean army. I think that we should do well here. It's not like these are incredible cavalry units, because two are dragoons. This is also a dragoon, but it's a pretty good dragoon in melee actually. And then the Hanoverian cavalry, which are kind of like a medium cavalry. They're good at charging and good at melee, but they don't excel in either role. So let's go ahead and get into this battle then, right? This is what we've been waiting for. All right, we're loaded into battle and ready to go. So what we are going to do is we are setting up with our artillery on the hill over here, and then we're taking our more static units like our Regiment of Renown, German Musketeer units, and our Hanoverian Musketeers, or foot. And we're going to set them up in a defensive position over here, and then we're going to take our quicker Freikorps units and put them on the flanks. I also forgot to give our light infantry movement orders. So, What I'm thinking is we'll set them up over here in the woods. We'll set them up over here on the hill. We're going to come out wide with our Freikorps units here to see if we can get them on the enemy flank. Let's go ahead and get unlimbered here with our artillery. Let's get you spreading out. The other thing that I'm hoping this will accomplish is that some of their army will have to like come across the river to attack us. I also think I'm going to take you two and send you across the river. You're going to be in reserve over here, just in case I need you somewhere. Let's have you move up to here. We're going to have the cavalry ready to help out where needed. We're also going to have our double canister artillery up here chewing through these British Grenadiers, Highland Grenadiers. The foot guard as well. That would be really good to knock them out. Yeah, let's actually hit these Grenadiers just because they have an officer. I'd love to hurt them a little bit. Let's go ahead and get you spread out, and you can come over here. I'm just in reserve, hanging out. You might want hitting those foot guard. Can. Just stand there. It's over here, veteran foot. These guys have a good charge, but not a great melee. It's kind of interesting. I'm actually gonna have you guys switch over. What's not great is that these guys are gonna be on a hill. So that their artillery is just coming after my guys here. Maybe we pull them back for a minute. Okay, what's going on over here? Looks like the cavalry is kind of trying to come out wide here. Actually gonna have you move up. There's our general. These guys are kind of close to breaking, so we need to reinforce them. After this shot, let's charge in. Somebody shattered. Who shattered? These guys did? Oh, they were over here, I think. My Freikorps dude died. They have cavalry over here? They do. They have those dragoon guards. Send them in. You guys need to move up. Okay, good job taking care of them. These guys are covered. Let's bring them back. Guys are gonna get charged. Oh no. Get ready. Charge in to help. I want to see you come help over here too. Okay, sorry, I'm getting a bit sloppy. I just have so many units standing around doing nothing. Put your bayonets on. And let's focus all remaining fire over here. Yeah, let's knock out those grenadiers if we can. And I think this is their last unit. Yep, there we go. So definitely not the cleanest, Act 3 HQ win ever, but we pulled it off, and that's all that's asked for us for Act 3. And it looks like none of our units died, although we did lose our officer here. You know what? Maybe having an officer on our Freijaeger just maybe that's just not the move. I feel like they kept dying. So we'll put that away. We'll remember that for next time, and not assign our officer on our light infantry. Cool. Got some really neat loot. Not that it matters. So. There we go. Good job, everybody. You all survived. Sorry, this officer, you didn't. And there we go. Act 3. And the Scorched Earth update. Like 3 weeks after it dropped. Finally finished. Cool. Lord to the Kingdom of Prussia, the war concluded in southern England, where the British crown and Hanover was cast down in the decisive struggle in the Battle of Newbury. There you go, there's our stats. So I feel like this is fewer battles than normal, right? I feel like usually we're getting into the 30s. So definitely less battles than before. Is there anyone that we should save as a Hall of Fame member? Actually, yes, there is. Okay, let's save 2, because these guys, the double canister artillery guys, they were putting in work. So let's go ahead and add them to our Hall of Fame. The Minden Horse Artillery actually did fairly well too. These were the guys with the, they were rocking the Licorns at the end, but they had the 10-pounder iron howitzers. So they actually did really well also. But the von Trumbach, these guys were putting in a lot of work, a lot of effort. I would be surprised if anyone had more kills than they did. Let's go ahead and take a look real quick. They've got 15,600 kills. The von Kleisthussars are actually fairly close, 13,000. Yeah, the von Trumbach definitely earned a spot in the Hall of Fame. Who tended to get hurt a lot? Who had a lot of losses? These guys did. These guys like broke even. That's really funny. These guys lost twice what they killed. They really weren't efficient for our army. These two units really weren't all that efficient. Hanoverians did okay. Death's actually putting in a lot of work. Our poor von Donop, I think I held them in reserve too much because they were just Freikorps cavalry, and they didn't get to participate as much as they probably should have. Well, cool. That was fun. So, what are my thoughts on the Scorched Earth update? I feel like I enjoy the pacing in the beginning. I like how everything is a little bit smaller in the beginning, until you get to like Act 3. I do like that change, but I do think that the economy is pretty tough. I feel like we ended up doing okay, because we were playing as the Freikorps, and the Freikorps, of course, get their prisoner rewards increased. So I feel like even though the economy got nerfed, we were still doing okay, thanks in large part to the prisoner reward increase. what were my other thoughts? Something I found a little frustrating was, and I know the developers kind of want people to pick more between quantity and quality. Whereas before Scorched Earth, I felt like we could do both, right? I felt like we could get 20 units in our army, and that we could give them all pretty good equipment, um, and open up all their item slots. Whereas this time around, that did not feel possible. It was a struggle to get to 20 units, and then once I got to 20 units, I was not able to give them quality items. I wasn't able to give them um the item slots, right? I wasn't able to unlock all of our item slots. Um, so I don't like that. I want to be able to do both, right? Because I feel like if we go into the Act 3 HQ battle, and if we're only at 16 yeah, 16 units, but they're all like full items, I mean, is it doable? Yeah, but having those extra units that can just like absorb damage for you is so good. Like those two Freikorps units, right, that we had at the end that weren't super effective, right? Their kill death ratio wasn't great. At least those guys were acting as like bullet sponges, right? They were taking aggression, they were taking aggro. Um, Whereas if we didn't have those guys, then that means that the enemy units that come up and fight them, they are instead focused somewhere else on our line, and I just don't know if our guys can like if you have 16 units, so the enemy fire is more concentrated on them, and I don't know how well they stand up to that, right? So I like having as many units as possible to spread out the enemy fire as much as possible. So too long, didn't listen. I think that the economy is a little too punishing right now, especially on Marshal. I don't know what it's like on like a normal difficulty. Maybe it probably is still possible. Actually, it's definitely possible to go quantity and quality. But on Marshal, right, where you're where you are getting these resource and item costs are up, provision, ammunition usage is up. Um, where's the one where the units cost more? Here we go. Unit cost and officer cost is up. I feel like that makes it really punishing, and it means that you can't do both quality and quantity when playing Marshal. And I think the other complicating factor is that beforehand, before the Scorched Earth update, the extra regiment in each brigade that would give you additional loot. You're not getting that anymore. And what was the other issue that I'd thought of? Oh, there are just fewer battles, especially in Act 3, right? It seemed like there weren't any patrols. It was just the Marauder armies and then the encamped armies. Um, but and those are valuable battles, but those are also battles where you're gonna get pretty messed up by them, especially the encamped armies. And so you're not gaining a whole lot out of those battles. Like you're getting experience, of course, you're getting the loot, but from the rewards that you get, I mean, I feel like you're pretty much replenishing the men that you lost, and then you're also replenishing the ammunition that you spent. So I feel like those battles you don't come out ahead that much. Whereas before Scorched Earth, when you were fighting the patrol armies, I mean, maybe they were too easy, but you could go into those battles and you weren't taking more than like 1,500 losses, which is not bad in Act 3. So you were coming out like way ahead on those patrol battles. I think that's a lot tougher now in Act 3. So, what are my thoughts? I think the economy is really tough. I think without the prisoner rewards from the Freikorps, I think we would have been struggling a lot more. Um, and I do plan on starting a new campaign soon. I want to do a modded campaign. I know a lot of you guys, maybe not a lot, but a few of you guys have been leaving comments asking for a modded campaign. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the mods that are out there, see what unique armies there are, and we'll play one of those. And I think it's gonna be challenging. Um, Number one, just because I don't know how the modded units are stat wise. Like I don't know if they're gonna be balanced um, for the latest update, but also I mean, they're just not going to have the increased prisoner reward that the Freikorps had. So I think we're going to be coming out of battles with less money, with less replenishment, with less experience gain, and I think it's going to be really challenging to play on Marshal. I'm still going to try it. We're going to do our best, but who knows? Maybe it'll be fine. Maybe I'm just I'm too pessimistic. You could say that. I feel like I am pessimistic when it comes to the changes that affect me in this game. But we'll do a modded campaign soon, and we'll see how it goes. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this campaign. Sorry it took a really long time. Life was busy, and it just made it really hard to record any videos during the week. But I was working really hard on the weekends to get content out. So thanks guys for watching. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, really, truly appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.